This is the Virfour wireless keyboard and mouse. Let's take it out of the box. And in the box you get the user manual along with the mouse and of course the keyboard. This is basically a plain Jane wireless keyboard and mouse. There is nothing that necessarily sets this apart. There are a few features I'd like to go over with it. We'll start with the mouse because it's right here. You have adjustable DPI right over here with that button. You can select 800, 1200, or 1600 DPI. Rib design on there so you can grip it easily, and it's ergonomic. Plus, the buttons are what they call a silent click. Very, very quiet as you use it. In the mouse, take the cover off, takes a AA battery, and right here is the receiver for the unit, the little USB thing. You just plug that in. It'll work on, for the most part, anything on the planet with a USB port just fine. It's a standard human interface device. So we'll leave that out, set it aside, and I'm going to get the keyboard right here, bring it a little bit closer. Standard rubber dome. Does have a built-in wrist rest on it right here, so that's kind of nice. The back does have flip-out feet right like that, and on this side, and then it can sit at a comfortable angle. I'll show you this better in just a minute, or of course you can flip that down and sit it flat if that's more your speed. On the back of it is a little hatch here that takes a AAA battery. So the mouse takes a AA battery, this takes a AAA battery. Why are they standard batteries and not rechargeable? Because if it goes dead, you may not have any other way to control your computer, especially if you're on a desktop. So that's why. We all have AA and AAA batteries in the house. So anyway, let's get a laptop set up and we'll test it out. Alright, we're all set up here. Mouse has a battery in it. You can see the red light in it. And that works. I'll show you better in a minute. Keyboard I just put on top of the laptop because that's the kind of room I have. And a little USB jobby in the side. It's wireless, 2.4 gigahertz, gives you about 30 feet of range. The keyboard has a waterproof membrane inside as well as drainage holes, so it is spill resistant. That's not to say that if you spill your coffee on it, it's going to continue to work, but it stands a better chance of working than maybe some other one. Also, the keyboard and mouse have automatic sleep function, so after 10 minutes, they'll go to sleep. When you hit any key on there, they'll wake up and you're good to go. The keyboard does have lights on it over here. One is a low battery indicator, and then you have your num lock and your caps lock. Otherwise, we're pretty much all ready to go. So we'll start typing. I'm going to make mistakes. We all do. But we'll give it a shot here. So it says, this is a test of the Virfour wireless keyboard and mouse. The keyboard is a standard rubber dome type keyboard. Mouse has silent click buttons. There are also multimedia keys on here. You can do next song, previous song, all that kind of stuff. Volume up and down, all that. In conjunction with the function key on here, there is also a Windows key if you're using a Windows system. As far as the mouse, that tracks well. There's the pointer right there. I'll press the DPI button. Now when I move the mouse, it's really slow. Press again, it gets faster. and again it's faster still. We'll go about the middle setting, seems about right. So that works. Scroll wheel works as well. You know, and you can click and left click and so it's all there and it all works well. There's really no problem with it. If you need an inexpensive keyboard and mouse, this will do the trick. This keyboard is probably on par with, if not even a little bit better than, the type of keyboard that you would get if you bought a brand new desktop computer. It is a full-size keyboard. Keys have a nice feel. I'm an IBM Model M guy with the clicky, buckling springs and all that, so Rubber Dome and me don't really get along too well. But for Rubber Dome, I've used plenty of them over the years, and this works quite fine. You can always tell when you make the key and when you don't, because it does have that nice bottoming out to it when you hit the key. So there's really no question of whether or not you've made the key. So it gives for a decent typing feel. All around not bad. It's just a nice set like that. Keep it. If you're in an office and your secretaries or whoever, your workers, always spill stuff on their keyboards, with the drainage that this has, might not be a bad option. And if it does get really, really steamrollered as such, you know, it's inexpensive to replace like that. All packs up nice. A little USB receiver will go back in the mouse, and that's it. Battery life, I'm sure, would last at least 6 months under normal usage. And again, it's standard double and AAA batteries when it goes dead. So once again, this was the Virfour wireless keyboard and mouse. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.